All right. How do you monitor remote workers' performance?
The main thing is to, especially if it's remote, you've got to insert yourself in doing it. So I think we've seen the need for increased accountability in the remote environment. So you've got to find ways for tracking the work, and you also have to find it beneficial to the individual as well. So, for instance, it's really easy if you're in sales to monitor sales results because you can see how they're actually producing the work. But what if you can't see them making the calls anymore? So you've got to introduce some sort of accountability for talking about calls. Do a weekly recap. Tell me about the best 5 calls you had with clients or prospects last week, and tell me about 5 that didn't go the way you wanted to. And you've got to encourage or really hold that person accountable for sharing that output. Also, I don't think there's ever been a greater need for the customer relationship management system, the CRM, and inputting the data. So if you've got a client advisory team and they're responsible for certain metrics, make sure their activities go into the CRM and that they have dashboards to track their own results. But then as the supervisor or the coach or the business owner, calling the person up and saying, hey, I saw you made this call to, client X. That's awesome. Tell me how it went. Let's talk about it. So they know you're looking at the information. Because again, you got to inspect what you expect. So you got to have ways to follow up and measure what they're doing. And again, that goes back to whether they're in person or in a remote environment. But I think that accountability is key. And make it fun for them. People do really like gamification and badges and seeing their results. So you can get really fun and creative with monthly dashboards and progress updates to show people their results.